Do you ever get into ruminating negative thoughts, emotional downturns in a place of emotional heaviness or negativity, even though you're doing things in your life that are great, even though you're getting after it every day? You tend to have some of these moments where you just have ruminating anxiety, negative thoughts that pull you away from the present moment. Don't we all have that to a degree? Today, I want to talk to you guys about the power of consciously directing your mind. Super, super important. If you want to be a high performer, if you want to live your fullest potential in life, everything comes down to the choice and the power to direct your mind where you want it to go. So today we're going to talk about that and help you with a few tools to pull you out of those terrible places that you find yourself mentally sometimes, mentally checked out, mentally feeling down, mentally ruminating thoughts that keep you worried about your finances, that keep you worried about your business growing, that keep you worried about your health, that might keep you worried about that person, about that relationship, right? When you find yourself in that place, first of all, step one is to become aware. Use the power of awareness to be like, whoa, this is happening to me again. This same thought, this same relationship, the same financial situation, career, whatever is coming up again. And I'm ruminating in my thoughts. Right? So when that happens, first step is we must become aware of this pattern. Because guys, no matter how many times you've heard it, or no matter if you haven't heard it at all, everything in your life starts with your belief system. It starts with what's deep down there and repeating over and over and over about what you believe about yourself. Sometimes it takes a lot of deep work. It's what I do as a coach, help you get to those limiting beliefs that are deep down. I never thought I had limiting beliefs, right? I never thought. I was like, I don't have limiting beliefs. I'm an athlete. I'm an entrepreneur. I can do anything I want. Every single one of us has limiting beliefs that unlock potential. Unlock potential. This stuff is deep seated, that goes back to your childhood, right? It goes back to times where something happened and it was planted in your mind. So I want to help you guys start to unpack that yourself. Learn how to do it yourself so you can take those seeds out, throw them away, put in a new seed that can start to change everything in your life, right? So throwing out those limiting beliefs by learning to consciously direct your mind. Remember that, consciously directing your mind at all times of the day. That's why all spiritual leaders, all texts go back to the present moment. It's the only thing that exists when we can pull ourselves out of our head and be in the present moment. So this might be a reminder for you, right? We need reminders. That's okay. It may not be rocket science for you, but we need reminders, right? So pull yourself back into that present moment, right? But so when you find yourself, first of all, you need to become aware. This is why people journal. This is why people meditate. This is why people do these things that are practices to get you to become aware of the ruminating thoughts in your mind. And first of all, become aware. Second, what I want you to do is to start to write down, what is that thought that keeps coming up? What is that worry in my life that keeps coming up? Put it on paper. Step two, put it on paper, write it down. What is that ruminating thought, right? Type it in your notes on your phone or write it down. What is that ruminating thought that keeps coming up? Step one, awareness. Step two, write it down. Step three, start to try different ways. Like, what ways for you help you get out of a negative spiral emotionally, mentally? How do you shift your energy, right? In high performance coaching, we talk about doing the release meditation, taking 10 deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, stimulating the parasympathetic nervous system. Put on some nice music. 2 minutes, you do that, and then you repeat the word release to yourself over and over and over. Release, 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 release. That type of a meditation backed by research helps so many people I work with. Literally so simple. If you do that for 3 minutes or 5 minutes, it'll literally help you release everything in your life going on right now so that you can then stay more grounded, so that then you can make a better decision. You can reduce that stress. Get out of that scarcity state. That's one tool. Another tool, breath scaling, inhaling and exhaling, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth rapidly. You can also do inhale through the mouth and exhale through the mouth rapidly. So you start slower. You do it for about a minute, 30 seconds to a minute, and then you do that. You go faster and faster and faster and faster. You can jump up and down, physiologically change. You can do some qigong, right? See, there's some of the things we do to help you reduce stress, shift your energy, right? Write it down, journal, do these different things that help you get out of that space, right? Because this is going to be a practice you do every day. For a lot of you that are going through serious change, for a lot of you that are changing, transitioning, growing, I'm doing it. We're all growing. If you're going through that transition, you're trying to live your full potential in your career, your finances, your lifestyle, your relationships, love, spirituality, all the things. If you're trying to live your fullest potential in life, you're going through this. You're going through this at some level. If you're a human being, you're going through this, right? So figure out, become aware, write it down, get it on paper, and then start to do something to shift yourself out of that place. A movement modality, run, bike, climb rocks, lift weights, just go for a walk, like do some yoga, stretching, move your body, jump up and down, like shake it out. Do the release meditation, do the breath scaling, do some qigong, like just tap your body like everywhere, and do some deep breathing, some rapid breathing, right? These are things that help you move out, right? So number one, become aware. Number two, write it down. What is that thing that keeps worrying you that's on your mental dashboard? What are the worries on your mental dashboard? Write those down somewhere. And then number three is when you're in that place, shift your energy state. Get up, move, meditation, whatever it is. We all have to practice this. You've probably heard it before, but we all have to keep practicing it, keep reminding ourselves to come back to this stuff, right? So boom, that's the third step. Shift your energy. And then number four is the most important part, is to start to consciously direct your mind with a new belief system, with a new belief, a new thought, right? So if it's, I'm worried about that job, I'm worried about my finances. What is the opposite of that? Write that down 5, 10 times, and then repeat that to yourself. Oh, actually, I have everything I need. My finances, I know the money's coming in. I know I'm going to the next level in my business. I can do this. Start to write that down. Change and direct your mind for a new belief. It's as simple as that, but that's what high performers do. So step one, become aware. Step two, write down those ruminating thoughts that are on your mental dashboard that are ruining your days, or those relationships, those worries you have. Write it down, get it on paper. Step three, shift yourself out of that place. Move your body. Do something that shifts you. Step four, write down the new belief you're going to put into place consciously, the new thought that's going to help you get out of that place. And then write that down or repeat that to yourself over and over after you've moved your body, you've shifted your energy. Simple as that. Anytime you get into that place, that negative spiral, shift into this type of a place by consciously directing your mind. That's the 4-step process to redirect your mind back to the present moment, redirect your mind back to your fullest potential in this moment. I hope that helps you today. This is the Full Potential Living daily full potential living fire for you. I hope this helps you. If it does, drop a comment below. What is the new belief that you're going to put in place that's going to shift your reality, that's going to shift your identity and shift your life towards your goals today? Drop it in the comments, like, subscribe. Love you guys. Remember, do not settle, full potential or nothing. Peace.